Thank everyone for coming. It's great to see so many friends and family here from Scotland's special day. I would also like to compliment the bride and the bridesmaids. They really look stunning today, don't you think? Yeah. I hear they've been up since 8, sorting out the hair, the makeup, the dresses, all the many, many factors that go into the bride preparing for her wedding. Scott, on the other hand, got up even earlier and spent all morning doing his hair. It really is more camp than there are tents. I've known Scott for many years, and that time we've become great mates. We spent many a blurry night out together, which resulted in 1 or 2 traffic signs, and round cones, and a bunch of phone boxes. Often Scott would crash at mine, so my poor neighbourhood would get terrorised. Then the worst thing could possibly ever happen to my neighbour would actually happen. Scott moved in round the corner. Suddenly, phone boxes were given a welcome rest as the drunken practical jokes were taken up a notch. The challenge would become who could cover each other's front garden and the more road signs. Often, we'd go out, night out, get a taxi back, taxi drop us off outside mine. Scott would normally walk around the corner home. Did the pest go to bed? No. He'd hide behind the bushes, wait until I got in, and then decorate my front door with another road sign. I was quite relieved when he finally moved out of the area, because I was certain I would get a knock on the door from the police one day, asking me to explain a number of road signs, traffic cones, and flashing warning lights in my front garden. And there's me trying to make a good impression to my neighbours. That went right out the window. Most of the memories of Scott and Claire are blurry ones. We've had some right cracking nights out. I'm sure many of us in the room have heard those dreaded words, fancy a quiet one. Next thing you know, the birds are singing, and you've got about an hour's kit before you go to work. Who knows what happened in between? Unfortunately, some clever person invented camera phones and MySpace. I started to dread to go in work on a Monday morning and turn on the computer. See yet another embarrassing picture uploaded from yet another quiet drink downtown. Pictures that are really best left in the mystery of the night out. But hey, it all seems funny at the time, doesn't it? I wasn't the only one to get corrupted by Scott. 2 years ago, the Sky Blues moved to a new season stadium even. About 15 of us spent a fortune on season tickets, in the vain hope that we'd have a good season for a change. It was a good season from what I can remember, but not due to the football on the pitch. It would become tradition, after about 15 minutes, your phone would bleep, and all you'd see on there is bar sent from Scott. To which the game was soon forgotten, and the most important thing was who was getting the next round in. The irony of it all was, Coventry did have a good record on the pitch that season at home. The following season, Scott didn't renew his season ticket, so we had all high hopes of finally watching a game of football. How sadly we were wrong. They barely won a game all season. Cheers for that, mate.
Yeah.
Red is the better team.
This pair sure know how to get themselves into a situation, especially with the law. You guys can't even go for a nice relaxing holiday, can you? Without getting locked up. Not personally where I'd like to spend Christmas Day, myself and Sal, but you only have to use pair, couldn't it?
Yeah.
Try to come back off your honeymoon in one piece, please. But just in case, I've got a good number of solicitors with the bell money at the ready. I'd like to say Scott has changed and calmed down since he met Claire, but it's not true. The nights out seem to step up a level. They seem to bounce off each other, a perfect couple. If you're having a disagreement 1 minute, and eating the face off each other the next. Sometimes you have to say, get a room. A very open couple, which is what they get up to, if you know what I mean. It's been quite shocking in the past listening to their exploits. This is a trait I hear that's helped them fit in well down in Reading. The new neighbours are 80-year-old swingers. It's strange how they've become suddenly great drinking partners. We did wonder why they were so keen to go down to Reading. But to be fair, moving down to Reading and start a new life is a very brave thing to do. Something that seems to be paying off well for them. They have a lovely house down there, which I recently visited, so we go out and night out down there. The one thing I ask, could you guys buy an air freshener or open the bathroom?
It was you. Very
I went to get ready, night out, walked in the bathroom to get smacked in the face. It's only what I can describe as something that died in there. We never did work out for Scott. We never did work out for Scott and Claire. Please warn me next time.
We need a traffic cone outside the door.
Too right. During this time I've known Scott, I've seen him at his lowest and through some hard times. But I can honestly say I've never seen him so happy than what he is now. I'm sure he'll make Claire a fantastic husband, and I wish them a long and happy life together. So, on that note, would everyone charge their glasses for a happy couple?
Scott and Claire.
Scott and Claire.
Scott and Claire.
Right, everyone's got to vacate the room now. Shoot.